Hey, this is Gene, inviting you into the journey into freedom flow. Crack! Thud! My wife hears this noise and goes to investigate and discovers that a tree has fallen across one of the lanes of our two-lane road. Joy could say, not my property, not my problem. But instead she thinks, what can I do? What do I have available to me that I can share? She comes into the house, looks for a hand clippers, grabs a safety vest, and tells me of her discovery. I grab a bow saw, my vest, and go out to see what we can do. We go out to the roadway and begin to clear the branches. But it's very apparent very quickly to me that there are huge limbs that are across that my bow saw and her hand clippers are not going to cut it. What I really need is a chainsaw, but I don't have one, and I don't know how to use one anyway. So we continue to work, and it's not long before a pickup truck pulls off to the side of the road, four ways flashing. A young man gets out, and guess what? He drops the tailgate and pulls out, you guessed it, a chainsaw. Chainsaw dude comes over, begins to, doesn't say a word, he just fires up the saw and begins to drop pieces onto the roadway. Joy and I start to clear, and as we clear that debris, in just a few moments, Chainsaw Dude and Joy and Jean have the roadway clear. He shuts off the chainsaw, gets ready to leave. I go over to thank him, shake his hand, and you know what he says to me? He says, I saw you with that little bow saw, and I knew I had a chainsaw in the back, and I just couldn't leave you there. Chainsaw Dude made a choice to contribute what he had into the flow. Chainsaw Dude was loving his neighbors, even though we had never met. Joy and I continue to finish up sweeping and raking off the debris. It looks like this, but the story doesn't end there because just a few hours later, Mr. Bobcat, a neighbor, brings out his skid steer loader, pushes all of the debris up into the woods off the road so that everyone benefits from the free flow of traffic. Again, Mr. Bobcat chose to use what he had available and love his neighbors. How about you? Do you love your neighbors with what you have, even when it seems small? I'd love to hear in the comments below how you love your neighbors, even the ones that you don't even know. If this video has encouraged you, feel free to check out our other videos, to like and share, and to subscribe to our free newsletter at myfreedomflow.com. Thank you so much for contributing your part in loving your neighbor in the Freedom Flow.